Hey, do you value service and contribution? And more so, do you value service and contribution that is authentic and consistent? If you do, then please carry on watching the video. If you don't, then this is not for you. And even more so, are you someone that's disturbed, a little bit disturbed like I am, where there are so many examples of people, individuals, celebrities going out there and seemingly looking like they're doing good, but it's lacking that authenticity, and it's usually like a one-off thing for optics. So if that's you, I just want to share a few bits and pieces with you, especially for this group at the Build Your Brand Challenge. And the reason why is this: I would then introduce myself to you now as, hey, I'm Harry Singha, the speaker coach. And that's what I would have done a month ago, and it's something that's been playing with me for since the whole of lockdown. I was thinking, I want to do more. I want to change. I want to, get back to higher levels of that buzz and service and so on. And while we're on this Build Your Brand Challenge, talking about, are you already a brand? Do you want to take it to another level? You know what I've come to? I've come to the conclusion that I don't actually want to go and create a new brand. I actually want to go back to my core brand. And let me explain a little bit by that, because I had a really colourful childhood. Grew up with an alcoholic father, domestic violence, left home at the age of 15. I was sleeping rough on the streets of central London as a 13, 14-year-old. And I started what I do. Back then I didn't call it professional speaking, but I was serving people and getting paid for it since the age of 16 years old. And my life, from a standpoint of a brand, I'd always been serving. I didn't call it serving, I just called it helping other people. And hopefully you relate to that, right? I'd always been helping other people. Why? Because from my experiences, I had a belief system that said, these other guys have got it worse than me, because home was pain, but when I went to school or when I went anywhere, it was like, it was time to party, right? I'd suck the juice out of every second where I wasn't feeling pain at home. So I had this thing that was given to me, right? I totally believe, like how Tony says, things happen for us rather than. So I was given this belief system that, my role here was to help other people because they must have it worse than me, because they'd be coming to school miserable. And from 16 onwards, I achieved so many great things, and my brand became someone who was, very well known in the youth leadership sector. And it still is. I created youth leadership programs from the age of 18, 19, counseling services for young people, even instrumental in Tony's foundation with Discovery Camp, and now known as Global Youth Leadership Summit. And that was it. My brand became Mr. Youth Leadership. And I loved it because it was bigger than who I was. It was what I was doing. And then the next decade of my life, I decided, right, I want to become the speaker coach. Why? Because I felt, this is how I'm really going to make it in terms of business and be able to live and serve on a bigger level. And it did. I've met some of the most amazing people, worked with some of the best speakers on the planet. And now that young kid that grew up in East London with nothing can now have clients who are paying him like multiple six-figure dollars. It's just insane. I still pinch myself, right? And so I became the speaker coach. But now I just want to share with you all, if you're still listening to me, I just want to share that I want to go back, and not go back, I want to go forward. I want to bring forth again my core legacy of service leadership. And what do I mean by that? I'm now going to commit, and this process that I've been on for 5 days with you guys, it's been amazing just watching you guys do it. But here's my commitment. Here's all my homeworks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever days we're on. I'm going to bring all the homework together and say, here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm committing now to investing time, energy, money to find and showcase what I call elite performers, people who've made it in the industry, whether it's business, art, or sports. I'm gonna hound those people. I'm gonna stalk them. I'm gonna find them from a standpoint of love, right? And I'm gonna find these people, and I'm gonna look for, are they serving? Are they serving consistently? And if it's authentic, if they are, I'm going to showcase them to the world. And for me, the reason for that is so I can leverage them to instill, inspire, and transform other people to commit to a life of service, because that's what I was always about. Service leadership at my core. And I want to inspire even more people to have service leadership as their lifestyle. So that's me putting it out there. And if it's something that you are passionate about, then go ahead, put it's me, it's there, and so on. So I just want to say thank you to everybody else. The Harry Singha brand is going to come back with my core energy, my core, who am I beyond what I do? And it is shining a light. And here's my limiting beliefs I used to have. I think is doing good really something that is going to make it? Oh, heck yes. So I'm coming back, we're bringing back, it's called to be kind. And I want to make sure that whatever years I'm blessed with, that'll be my main drive. Will I still be doing speaker training? Yes. Will I still be serving my foundation with youth leadership, women's empowerment, trafficking, and homelessness? Yes, even more so. But I'm going to invest in my brand and my marketing and put that stake back in the ground. I'm here to promote service leadership, and I'm going to find those people. This including you, my brother Tony. It's, you are the model there of someone who, has made it financially, impact, doesn't need to do shit, but just wants to. Every breath, every energy you have, you put into service. So they're going to find other souls that are just like that return. I'm going to showcase them. I'm going to create a conference called Legacy of Legacies, and I'm going to showcase these people with one intention, that they all inspire people that, to step out there and make doing good a lifestyle, not just for show. So I'm ranting a little bit. So I'm going to say thank you to all of you. All the best with your journeys. Dean, Russell, and all the others, thank you so much. But to my brother Tony, it's been like over 25 years now I've been serving with you. But I'm going to say the same thing now. I'm going to pay it forward. You've given me a fortune I could never repay. So I'll pay it forward, and I will keep serving.